In today's breaking story, Donald Trump is furious as a new Mar-A-Lago scandal just exposed his hypocrisy. That's right, Donald Trump just can't catch a break, and I'd be lying if I said I felt bad for him. How's it going, everybody? Hunter Avalone here with Occupy Democrats. Welcome back to another video. Now, Donald Trump is an absolute hypocrite. I mean, he promised he would release the Epstein files, and now it's been an endless battle. In fact, Trump is losing bigly on this very issue.
Donald Trump is underwater on basically every single issue he ran on in 2024. But the Epstein files, the Epstein case, are especially dreadful for him. What are we talking about here? Well, let's take a look at Trump's net approval rating on the issue. Look, they're all in red. They're all in the negative territory. But on immigration, he's 5 points underwater. Foreign policy, 8 points. Trade and tariffs, he's 17 points. The economy, 18 points. But look at the Epstein case. He is 39 points below water on the Epstein case. His net approval is 39 points in the negative. My goodness gracious. What Donald Trump has been selling on the Epstein files, the Epstein case, the American people, simply put, have not been buying at all, Sarah Seidner.
All right, so is there any sign that things have gotten better since there have been some things that have been released?
Yeah, okay.
Although released by Democrats.
There have been some things that have been released. Donald Trump has been trying to make some sort of case saying that, the folks don't necessarily care about it. But take a look here. Approve of the Trump admin on the Epstein case in early July, right, when you had those DOJ droppings, right? It was 17%. Look at where we were by late September, the latest poll I could find it. 20%. We often talk about Donald Trump having this floor, right, of at about 40%. On this particular issue, he is less than half the level of the supposed floor. There is just nobody in the electorate who is buying this. They do not like the way that the Trump administration has been handling this case one iota.
And if we want to look at another angle of Trump's hypocrisy, we can also look at how he, along with all of MAGA, accused Biden of having dementia after one bad debate. Meanwhile, they don't say anything about Trump after he has blunder after blunder.
Joe Biden had a bad debate night and the world exploded. Okay. That was all that was going to be talked about. There were people who wrote books about it. Hello, Jake. All this other. And Donald Trump's physical and mental collapse is right in our faces every damn day. He cannot string 20 words together without some wild ass misstatement of fact. I would say that kindly. When he's not lying, his senility and his dementia is so obvious that he does not understand where he is or what he's doing.
And now Trump is furious as a new Mar-A-Lago scandal exposed his hypocrisy. That's right, take a look at this breaking story. President Donald Trump is having one of the worst news cycles of his week as a brand new scandal out of Mar-A-Lago blows a massive hole straight through one of his biggest talking points. For years, Trump has campaigned on shutting down immigration, cutting visas, and claiming American jobs are being stolen by foreign workers. But newly released Department of Labor data reveals the exact opposite happening inside his own business empire. Trump's company has quietly requested a record 184 foreign workers for Mar-a-Lago and several Trump properties this year. This is not a small bump. These numbers have grown steadily from 121 in 2021, and over the course of Trump's time in office, the Trump Organization has sought at least 566 foreign workers. If you zoom out even further, since 2008, the Trump Organization has requested more than 2,000 foreign workers through temporary visa programs, and all of it is happening while Trump is in the middle of a political crusade, telling his supporters he is protecting American jobs. These positions are not specialized roles. They are not expert-level hires. They are not the kinds of certain talents Trump referenced in his Fox News interview with Laura Ingraham. These are low-wage jobs. Servers, housekeepers, clerks, kitchen staff, and farm workers earning between $15 and $27 an hour, the exact kinds of jobs Trump claims he is saving for American workers while insisting immigrants are ruining the labor market. And here is where the hypocrisy gets impossible to ignore. Under U.S. law, Companies are only allowed to use temporary visa programs when they cannot fill the jobs domestically. Trump has spent 3 years declaring there is no labor shortage, insisting Americans are desperate for work, and claiming illegal immigration is flooding the country with cheap labor. But when it comes to his own businesses, the Trump Organization is relying on exactly that foreign labor pipeline to prop up his properties, including Mar-A-Lago. This scandal lands at the worst possible time for Trump. His supporters have recently rallied around him over the Epstein document revelations. His base can overlook almost anything. But the moment you touch immigration, the moment you expose hypocrisy on visas, the moment you show that Trump's own bottom line depends on the very workers he claims are destroying America, it hits his movement where it hurts. Thanks so much for watching. Please click that like button and subscribe to Occupy Democrats so that you can stay informed and help us stop Donald Trump.